Welcome to another edition of the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Special edition here for you today. This episode is brought to you by Shakertin's. Shakertin's down in Dallas, Texas. Shout out to my man Neil and the staff down there. Special guest I got for you today is my man Ben from Golf Roots, also located down in Dallas. Ben, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming on, taking the time out of your day. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Roger. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
It's pretty cool. I've been watching you guys on the Instagram, all your lives and stuff like that, going for.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a good time. Some of these guys get pretty close sometimes, so it's
Yeah. No, it's something new we've been doing over the past, I guess, week and a half or something, and it's a lot of fun. They enjoy doing it, and seems like people like watching it. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'd love to have a job like that where you take your break, you go hit the simulator for a half hour or so. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's why we have the simulator. It's for the guys, and it's a lot of fun.
That's cool. So tell us a little bit about Golf Roots, how you got into golf and got into the business.
Yeah, so Golf Roots is really all about making golf more accessible. So, at its core, we're trying to break down some of the barriers to entry into the game. Most notably right now is the cost of equipment. It's so high, it's so hard to get into, and then it's also confusing, right? So it's hard to know what to buy. It's hard to know what's the right club for you. And our goal is really, to decrease the upfront costs for people getting into the game or people who want good equipment at good prices, and then B, demystify the education around golf clubs themselves. And that's where a lot of our social media content comes in. It's designed to make it so that, everyone can understand what they're buying, and then they can actually, spend the money that fits their budget on clubs that they want.
Right, and fit their style of play. And
right, spot on. Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. So how long have you had the Golf Roots, the business going?
So we'll be 3 years old tomorrow, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so thank you. It's been a crazy 3 years. I cannot believe it's been 3 years already. It feels like just yesterday we were getting started in my parents' garage.
That's how it all started?
Yeah, it all started when we were selling clubs on Facebook Marketplace out of my parents' garage, and running the business out of a college dorm room. It's crazy to think where we are today and where we're continuing to go as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's crazy. I can picture a college dorm room, just bags of golf clubs lined up against the wall.
Oh yeah, in the closets, underneath the bed, on top of the bed. They're all over the place.
And what were you doing? Going to like estate sales, garage sales, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so we started off by consigning clubs from, friends, family, neighbors, things like that. What we did from there is we worked with golf courses to help them clear out their lost and founds. And that was great for us. We got a lot of inventory from it. It was great for the clubs. They cleared out some space. And then from there, we progressed into buying stuff, finding deals on Facebook Marketplace and eBay. And then as we continued to grow, we went back to the courses. And then we started working with them on the member side, doing member trade-ins. And that ended up turning into what we now do, which are our trade-in days, where we work with private clubs around the United States. We run trade-in events for their members. They trade in their old clubs and get credit there at their pro shop. And then we pay the course for that credit and ship the clubs back to our headquarters and sell them from there. So we work with some of the top tier private clubs around the United States, everywhere from Washington State to California, Wyoming, Texas, Massachusetts, really everywhere in between. So we work with over 160 private clubs right now.
Wow, that's awesome. All started in a college dorm. That's crazy.
That's right.
That's awesome, man. Good for you, man. Congratulations on your success. You. That's really cool.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, like, if I was just starting off getting into golf, what would you recommend? Because I've seen you guys have like a little starter set kind of thing that you guys do.
Yeah, that's where I would start. If you don't have any golf clubs, or just the root set, which is our basic starter set, is the way to go. You get 4 clubs, so it's a wood, an iron, a wedge, and a putter. plus 5 balls for $89.99. And if you hate golf, okay, you spent $90. It's not going to kill you.
Right.
But when you inevitably fall in love with the game after using your Just the Root sets, to go practice and maybe play a bit, well, then you can actually use that to upgrade to a full set, and you'll get 100% of your money back towards any full set. And so it used to be any full set over $500, and now we're changing that to just any full set. So you can upgrade to any full set, and you get all $89.99 back, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome. So that's a win-win investment right there. Because you're going to fall in love with the game. You're going to have that one good shot that just brings you back every single time.
Right. And if you end up, you want to make a slightly larger commitment right off the bat, our full sets, we're really one of the only companies out there that does this. Our full sets are where it's at, right? You get everything you need, whatever price point you're looking at, and it's pre-made, curated, ready to go.
And you guys ship everywhere, right? All across
everywhere in the United States right now.
Yeah.
We don't do Canada, but I think we will again at some point soon.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm going to be needing a driver. I just got some. I got some irons. I just got the M6 irons off a buddy of mine. Hooked me up with a nice little deal, so I took advantage of that because I had the tailor-made burners prior.
Oh sure. Oh yeah, love the burners.
It was an upgrade. Couldn't pass it up, so I took advantage of that. But now I just need to upgrade the driver. So I will be in contact with you for a driver coming forward.
Heck yeah. So let's do it.
Yeah, I got to keep.
Love to get you set up.
Keep it in the TaylorMade family, but yeah, we'll figure something out.
Absolutely.
So I've been playing for let's see, this is like my 6th year of playing golf. I was a football, baseball, basketball guy my whole life.
Nice.
So now that I'm fully committed into it and want to go get a full set, what would you recommend getting?
Yeah, it depends on everyone's game, but I think one thing that I like to ask people when they're trying to upgrade is, what do you want out of your golf clubs? Like, are you going to practice a ton? Do you just want to play with your buddies on the weekend every now and again? And it's an important question to ask because golf clubs do different things, right? So someone may want something that's going to be less forgiving. Someone may want something that's going to be more forgiving. And it really depends on a lot of those important factors to determine what you're going to get. And so, taking a second for new people who are buying clubs the first time and thinking, okay, what am I going to use these for? And how do I see my game progressing? I think it's a great question that sometimes people forget to ask. They think, okay, here's my game right now, but they really should be thinking of where will my game be, a few months, a year from now, and will these clubs still work for me then?
Right. Yeah, because it's an investment. It's a good 5-10 year investment on a set of irons if you get the right ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Is it important to get fitted with your clubs?
I really do think so. I don't think everyone needs to get fitted though. I think that's something that a lot of people say yeah, you got to get fitted. Well, the truth is that it costs a lot of money to do that, and so not everyone has that luxury. I think it's important to get clubs that fit your game. Mm-hmm. And so there's ways to do that without getting a full fitting, but there are also ways to get used clubs fitted to what you need them for, right? So you can adjust the shafts, you can change the loft and lie, you can adjust the lengths, all those things. So you could get a fitting and still get used clubs. That's certainly a possibility. That's the best of both worlds, in my opinion.
Sure. It sounds like when the research I've done and following your guys' page for a little while now, it's like you guys literally have something for every golfer.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. We've got thousands of clubs, and if we don't have something for someone, it'll be there in like a week.
You'll get it. You'll get your hands on it, no doubt. So how long do you think a good set should last?
I'm going to revert back to what I said before on letting the game dictate the clubs. I think that as you improve, sometimes your clubs will not fit your game, or if you stop practicing or playing as much, the clubs may not fit your game. So it depends. I'd say that golf club equipment, the technology, I would say every 5 years you'll see a noticeable jump in performance and technological benefits for most companies, but that's not always the case. I would say that in general, if you're playing a lot of golf, you could switch out everything in your set every 5 years. I think the thing to switch the most is going to be wedges, though.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. I like that. That's kind of going to be, I think I'm answering my own question here, but like with this, the shaft and the style or the weight and all that, that's pretty much dependent on how you golf, right?
Right. Yeah. It depends on your swing mechanics, your swing speed, attack angle, launch angle. All those things will determine what the right shaft is. If you're looking generally the right shaft, it's the main thing that will dictate it will be the swing speed.
Okay. Oh, yeah. This is all information. I'm learning stuff. I hope everybody else is learning a couple of things here or there.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing golf yourself?
So I started playing when I was 3 years old, and but I stopped when I was about 6 or 7. No one, my grandpa played golf, and that's kind of why I played when I was a little kid. But no one else in my family really played. So I got back into it when I was 18 after I finished my competitive soccer career, and fell back in love with the game. And so I've really been playing more, like a lot of golf for the past 7 years, I would say.
Nice. It's a game, man. It's just one of those things, like same year, because you're competitive soccer. It's something like when you don't have that anymore. This is a game.
Fills the gap. Yeah.
Yep,
You need it. You need it.
Nope. So that's when my wife's like, you're going out again. I'm like, I don't have a basketball game tonight. Yeah, I'm going to golf. I need to go do something.
No, exactly.
And I like how you said you started playing when you were so young. My daughter, she's 6, and I just got her first little
love that.
Top flight
That's awesome.
for Christmas this year. So hoping to get her out there and get her to fall in love with the game as well.
Yeah, I play with my dad. Really only plays when I play, and I play with him every now and again. And it's just, I love getting to play with my dad. So that's great that your daughter's playing. That's such a special part of so many people's relationships with their parents.
Yeah, even if
golf
it's just
is so
hopping
powerful.
in and riding in the golf cart, and she goes and
For
puts
sure.
it up or whatever. She's 6
Quality
years old,
time.
being out there.
Yeah.
Kind of same thing with me. Like I didn't play a lot, but like my grandfather did. He was a
Right.
member of all these leagues and stuff around locally. And then like my father was more of like a basketball guy, so he didn't really play. And then when I played in high school, I played with 2 guys who ended up going to a couple of D1 schools down in Florida and St. Augustine's for golf. So I was like lost in the woods. These guys are straight down the fairway, and I'm all over the place. There was no enjoyment there for me at the time, but now it fills a void for me for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's relatable.
But let's see. Let's go to some putters. Do you prefer a mallet or a blade putter?
I'm a blade guy, but I totally see why a lot of people like mallets. It's just my putting stroke doesn't really suit a mallet. Most mallets are face balanced, and my putting stroke is more on an arc.
Okay. Yeah, because you posted a video, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. There was a certain putter someone had, and there was a grip was like off center or something.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I think there's that really short one with a really long grip or something like that.
That's exactly it. Yep.
Yeah.
So do you see like getting all the trade-ins and stuff like that? Do you see so many like different styles what people use, obviously?
Oh, tons. Yeah. Tons of different grip styles, tons of different lengths. There's so many different ways to customize clubs for your game. People do all sorts of funky things, and they'll tinker with their own clubs, or they'll take them to shops and do it. There are a lot of things people do.
Yeah, because I seen that and I was like, I wonder if that was done by mistake or done on purpose kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that was definitely on purpose. Yeah,
that was crazy. The grip. I was like, it looks like it's like a triple grip there.
Right, right, exactly.
That was down there. Let's see here, and then that's what I was just going to ask you. So if someone's looking for some clubs, what's the best way they can get in contact with you?
I would say go on golfroots.com. There's a little chat button down there on the bottom right, I think.
Okay.
And if they send us a message, our team will get back with them and help them find the right clubs. I would also say people can send us messages on Instagram. We're super responsive on that. I think.
100%.
um,
I can attest to that. I mean, you guys, I mentioned a comment on the live to one of the guys, and they got right back to me. So that was pretty,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, no, they're great. We love interacting with people. I think we consider ourselves to be a really young, dynamic company and in an industry that's fairly antiquated and unchanging. And so we want to bring a more personal aspect to this, buying golf clubs. We want people to feel like there are people out there who want what's best for them, not just who want to make the most money peddling golf clubs to them. And we truly want what's best for the golf industry. We want to make money, of course,
sure.
but part of that is making a golf industry that's sustainable and accessible, because the more people who play golf, the more people who enjoy golf, the more they're going to stay in this game. And of course, the more money they spend. So it's better for everyone. We want everyone to succeed at golf. That's our goal. And so when we can help people, we do. When we can get people a better deal, we do. That's really what we're all about.
And the game's only growing too, because like I don't know about you,
Right.
down in Texas, like I got to play down there. What was it? Last year, maybe the year before, at Horseshoe Bay Resort, we played
Oh, great club. Yeah.
Slick Rock, I think was the course we
Slick
played.
Rock. That's one of our partner courses. Yeah, we love it down there.
That place is beautiful. That place is
Absolutely.
absolutely gorgeous. We were down there for my buddy Tim's wedding. We played a little scramble out there, so that was a really good time. That course was
Yeah.
nice.
But the game is blowing up. Our what we want to make sure of is that momentum keeps going forward, and that we're, as an industry, we're not doing things to hold it back.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. There's a bunch of young kids, like the high school team. There used to be like 4 or 5 kids out there. Now I think there's 10, 12 kids out there on the high school teams, and you see just
Yeah,
even the smaller schools. It's just growing. It's really there's a lot of, even like girls. There's a lot of girls out there. So like
it's
my daughter even
amazing.
said like, all right, my daughter always drives a little golf cart we got on the lake out here. She drives that around all the time. So let's put some golf clubs in it. And I had like a little cheapo set for her, and she would just chip in the yard, hop in the cart, and off she would go. So the kids are loving it. Hopefully it continues to grow, and then hopefully they go to golfroutes.com and get some clubs.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
No, no doubt. I really appreciate you coming on, Ben, taking the time. And
Roger, thank you so much. Great to speak with you, and we'll get you set up with a good driver too. So
yeah, I'll
let us know,
definitely
and
be in
we'll help
touch
you
for
find the
sure.
right one.
For sure, I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
and I'll get you in contact with my buddy Neil when you guys set up a date and time to go over to Shakertins. Um, you guys are in Dallas, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys go check them out over in Dallas. I mean, he's in Allentown, uh, where he's everywhere down there.
Awesome.
So yeah, definitely check them out. And once again, I appreciate you coming on and taking the time, man.
Absolutely. Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
You too, guys. Everybody go check out golfroots.com. Check them out on Instagram as well at what is it, golf.roots?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Take care.
Later.
Bye bye.